Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, HyperSpeed fans. I'm WxFan21. He's Ash Red. Ash Red, welcome to the beginning of HyperSpeed this season. And I guess we'll just start off with a couple of questions. How are you?
I'm doing great. Happy to be here. Happy to watch the boys play from the sideline this time, but that's okay. So
That's right.
still enjoying it.
For those of you just tuning in for the first time, Ash Red was our IGL last season, is taking a season off. This is a brand new looking HyperSpeed squad. We're going to get you right into the action as we switch immediately into the game. And the reason why, Ash, is because we're immediately here on Nuke. We'll talk about some of the formats and everything else later on. But what we do have is HyperSpeed versus OTF in game 1. This is a best of 3. All games this season in ESEA are best of 3s for Advance. Winner of Advance this season is going to get not all expenses. They're going to get travel to an ESL Pro League qualifier at a DreamHack knockout. And it's going to be a ton of fun. So immediately we're getting on in here, and Traditions is popping in. OTF already up 1-0. We were waiting on Curie to connect here just a little bit. But immediately, it's going to be a 4-on-2. Make it a 3-on-2. But HyperSpeed are very low on health.
Enemy really needed to get a kill right there. He really did. His team was in a really good position. They were in a 3v2, but now with him dead, it's going to be tough. Juicy's got to get this kill somehow. And he's not going to make it happen, so...
NRB,
tough.
NRB was in a really tough spot, playing in like box in dark like that and just waiting for somebody. Kaepernick just had him dead to rights. There was nowhere for him to go. Darky did find himself an AK, going to take this and escape into round number 3. But again,
overall, a pretty good second round.
Absolutely. Again, for those of you just tuning in, again, I'm WxFan21, joined by HyperSpeed's former IGL and friend Ash Red. We're going to be chatting and talking with all of you fine folks here today. And again, this is a best of 3. So this is OTF's pick of Nuke. We'll get to HyperSpeed's map pick of Inferno with Ancient as a decider. And you see him in the upper right-hand corner of your screen there. Ash, why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the changes that came to ESEA this season, considering we're in just a safe situation for HyperSpeed?
Yeah, we're seeing a pretty big change in ESEA. I mean, we're going from best of 1s every game to best of 3s, so it's still 2 matches a week, but instead of playing best of 1s, you're playing best of 3s, which I like. It really allows teams to show off their map pool if they have a deep map pool, and it really exposes these weaker teams who are really good on 1 or 2 maps. So overall, you're probably going to see like the better teams winning most of the time, which I think is what you want to see.
I would agree with that. And I think,
Let's see if Darky can do anything with his AK, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Traditions get the deagle kill.
Nicely done. Beautiful opening deagle kill here from Traditions. Hanging out inside of admin. Now make his way down to the B-bomb site. 4 times on the outside. Gets deleted 1 time by Darky. And that saved AK. And, well, Ash, it looks like 5v3 with Darky's AK proving to be an opening difference maker on the outside.
They're going down lower, though. Let's see if Traditions can do anything. He has the opportunity right here.
Nice kill.
Nice shot. Okay, nice shot by Traditions. All right, that's really huge. It's 5v2 now. All you got to do is just play together. Wait for the team to regroup. They're regrouping ramp. Just go out together. Juicy goes a little early, so...
Yeah, I was going to say, you said play together. Welcome to the Counter-Strike Pug experience. Wait together? What are you talking about? But Traditions is making filthy work with his deagle. 3 kills on the deagle on a save. Are you kidding me?
Wow, that was a really nice round. Really nice round from Traditions, honestly.
Oh.
And that's huge. They just won an eco. They were saved right there, so that's a huge economy boost. And now they can just kind of steamroll from here. I mean, the teams are gonna force buy. If they can get this round, they're gonna have full control. So
that was so pretty, so pretty. From Traditions, the new opper for the team. You see him pick up the op immediately. Curie, the new IGL this season, of course. NRB, Darky, and Juicy. Sorvine, welcome in. 2-1. OTF on top here on their map pick and Nuke. Best of 3. We head to HyperSpeed's pick of Inferno next. Curie launching out an HE. Does nice damage on Terexel on the outside. Oh, and Traditions Oh, this is going to be a nice kill from him. Beautifully done. Blood spewed all over the fence.
I mean, Tradition's really controlling this game so far. I mean, has the up out 3rd round or 4th round, so you'd love to see that. Should be able to clean up this force buy. I mean, they're already 5v4. They know what's going on. So
It feels like they're trapped outside, doesn't it?
Let's see what they want to do.
It feels like they're just trapped
It does.
outside.
HyperSpeed are in a really good position right now. They just gotta chill out, let Traditions work with the op, get another.
That's a good attempted kill there with the Galil. I think had he did not sneak in, did Traditions, that's an easy kill for Bright there, and that could have swung things in OTF's favor, but that nade, I thought it was going to do a little bit more damage, but they got out a mini just in time, and now begin the play up HVAC to heaven.
Proactive.
Yes.
They're clearing out lobby. They basically know that they have to wrap heaven right now. You can see Darky's holding it.
Darky's still concerned about any mini play.
Looks away.
He does. But Juicy's there to clean things up before he gets traded out. But now it's a very tough 3v2. Again, you have the op going to be coming in from lobby over. This is not the site I want an op retake at, but here is Traditions backed up by NRB. NRB's going to make his way squeaky. Okay.
They're all coming in from different angles. They really got to trade each other right here.
Yep. And there we go.
That's huge. Huge.
Boom.
All right. Perfect.
Okay. So Traditions needs no op, apparently. That's his 4th Deagle kill. He's got more Deagle kills than any other weapon this game. I know it's early, but it's 2-2. He's the difference maker really early in this game right now, but one thing I really think OTF really struggled on in that round is that, again, I felt like they were trapped outside. They lost Rexel very early in Redbox, and then it was like everyone just stopped. Like, they just didn't know what to do. A good recovery to get a bomb plant on the A-bomb site, but getting picked apart by HyperSpeed on the retake really struggles for them.
Yeah, it seemed like the buy didn't really match what they were going for. They wanted to do that deep outside, explosion, but then they ran to the opera, who they probably didn't expect to be there. Now they're full saved.
Oh, a little redemption for OTF with their own Deagle shot onto Traditions, but Kiri, the new IGL, already comes in with a triple kill as Darky's gonna just pop out of secret and just clean up the rest of them here.
Yeah, pretty clean round. They did lose Traditions, but 4 alive here is pretty good. And now they can start building that money. They'll get the op once they get this kill. And sorry, I jinxed you a little bit there, brother.
Wow. That's unfortunate.
All right, well, let's see if Bright can get a couple more. I mean, you get one or two more kills here, and that's huge.
Yep, and like I said, if Bright had gotten that kill on Traditions last round, they're looking at a completely different round. Very well done by Traditions to sneak his way back into the top of ladder and get away from those Galil shots. Bright here does have a chance. No bomb, though. Bomb's still outside. Oh, Kiri's found the bomb! Oh, buddy. This is over. Unless you... what is Bright doing? Are you attempting to save inside a HUD, or what are you doing?
Sure. It'd be crazy if Kiri let him live right here, but
yeah,
he's going to kill anyway.
Quad kill for Kiri.
Pretty clean, though. You'll take it.
Yep, IGL comes and makes an impact in a big way. It's 3-2 as we finally get to a buy round. Quick programming note. We have HyperSpeed versus OTF tonight, best of 3. They'll have another game on Wednesday. Thursday night here on my channel is going to be... I'll be casting ECL on Thursday night right here on my Twitch channel. But we're back into the game, round number 6, 3-2, HyperSpeed able to take a little bit of a lead here. They have gone 3 straight. Can they make it 4 straight? But we do see, again, Traditions with this op. Not a lot of util for OTF.
A super heavy A lean from HyperSpeed. I mean, they have 4 people A early. Now Traditions is going to go ramp, but really not worried about outside whatsoever. The T's throw an outside wall, so they've kind of fainted like they can go secret. I don't think HyperSpeed has the information, so they're not really sure what's going on the map. It seems like we're gonna want to go for like a ramp explode here after the smoke fades. They only have one person there right now.
OTF has done nothing to go B, by the way. Absolutely nothing to go B. This is finally the first presence they've shown towards ramp and towards the B bomb site since the opening pistol, or really ever since round 2. So you can see why they had the early aim lean there, and this is OTF finally getting back in the groove with this buy around Rexel, making short work of 2 members of HyperSpeed towards Hut and Squeaky, and that's a bomb plant for Rexel. Not Rexel, but OTF is. Curie's like, yo team, where'd y'all go?
I mean, honestly, really nice round. Really nice entry from OTF. I mean, HyperSpeed were probably in the better position, but when you hit shots like that, it's really tough to win against the AK. So,
Yep.
good round from OTF overall, I would say. Would really be nice if they get this last kill. But their money is not that good, so they probably don't want to lose too many people.
No. And I mean, it's... You
Let's
already
see if
saw
Terry can get a
them...
couple.
Yeah, you saw them come in with a very lackadaisical buy as it is. They decide to lose 2 people. Again, not the greatest if you want utility here. Twitch chat, do me a favor.
I think
Let
both
us...
teams would take that.
Oh yeah, Twitch chat, do me a favor. Let me know how the audio quality is. How ours is me and Ash's mics compared to each other, and then are we overpowering the game? Is the game overpowering our voice? Please let us know. The balance on my end looks really good, but again, I want to know from all of you guys. So
no op here from Tradition.
Nope.
Had to go with the M4, which is kind of tough. He's been farming with it, so let's see if he can make the rifle work.
There's a gap in that smoke. Or it sure looked like it did.
A mist below the smoke. They're doing a really good job here, slowing them down, getting secret.
Yep.
A really nice job with the Utah. 3 HEs, a couple mollies. Their whole plan was to go secret there with a couple people, and now
One's trapped secret.
And Kiri gets a kill there.
Yep, and one's trapped secret. So now you've isolated one. 3 members now just completely trapped off from the other. And it's Karani.
I don't know what you do here if you're OTF. The bomb is down outside. You get a kill on NRB ramp at least, but the bomb's down. You're all split up. It's going to be very tough. They're going to have to win a lot of 1v1s, and they're not doing it right now. So
No, they're not. Right now, it is a 3v3, so a good chance it's some of those 1v1s. Juicy playing a nice angle over here to Hut. It's going to be Juicy versus Kaepernick if Kaepernick wants to go on the back of it. Really interesting. Again, OTF, you get the pick over to ramp. And they choose not to go there. Here comes Traditions. Oh, right place, right time. And OTF got fed. Well, they fed HyperSpeed there. I knew what I was talking about.
yeah, another good round from HyperSpeed. Honestly, other than those clean entries on ramp, they've looked like they've been in control of this game so far. It looks like OTF is going to go for another force buy. So they're pretty much, if HyperSpeed can win this round, they're going to get to like a 6-3 lead already. So
Yep.
probably need a couple more, but that's not too bad to start with.
Not at all. Also, Twitch chat, let me know, in addition to the audio, how is the stream quality for you? Please let me know. We're looking for a fast A execute here. Darky mows down Karani. 4X is just completely cut off by that Molotov. And their fast A execute, you saw with the Tech 9, the Mac 10, completely stalled. Kaepernick. Ooh, nice kill with the Tech 9. Very overpowered pistol, in my opinion. But now, again, the force buy currently paying off for them. 4v3, but it is NRB and Traditions, and now Traditions needs to think about saving this up. Oh, well.
Tough round. I mean, just a very simple walkout Hut on timing, and there's 2 people on A site, and they just can't find the entry. And when you let the T get that much space on A, it's gonna be really hard to hold the round. And HyperSpeed's not able to capitalize on that force buy, but they still have a little money. They got the op still, so they can still have a chance in this round at least to re-break the money of OTF.
Yep. Uh-oh.
And Traditions has a good spawn outside. Looks like he's going for a little play.
This is why sometimes you don't click when you have your knife out. Bright with the with someone team damage Bright down to 70 hit points.
Great opening from Traditions, and he gets away secret. That's huge. But then Kiri dies mini, so it's now you let the T's have all this space outside, and you kind of have to react and push lobby, which I think they're doing right now as they push Hut. They're doubled up Hut pushing. They're grabbing the information. They're clearing the map. So they know where OTF is. They know they have to be going outside, going for some sort of ramp flank, some sort of heaven flank. It looks like Darky wants to get a little more info. He's gonna go for the full all-around clear, but he decides to go back. Okay, they're gonna play for the A hit.
Yep, and they're already up in rafters right now. There's the drop. Juicy just caught out, nowhere he could go. Even if he had gotten the mini kill, you had the two players back of silos, nowhere to go. And there's NRB. Kaepernick, unfortunate missed shot. Now you give NRB an AK. Coming into this, NRB's able to take it, and he's going to escape. Or attempt to escape. No, he does take out Rexel.
Yeah.
You don't hunt.
NRB loves a clutch, but I think this might be too much for him to go for.
Yeah, if you're OTF, you don't hunt here. You need to build up your economy heading into the last part of the first half.
I mean, definitely. But HyperSpeed's economy is totally broken, so we're going to have to see what NRB can do to save Rifle with a bunch of pistols around him.
Well, again, we saw what Darky did with it. It started there, you know, 3-round start. We're going to see what OTF can do. 3-round start. Chat, I'm still in preseason form. It's okay. I've been off for like a month on Counter-Strike casting.
Just been grouping up. A lot of OTF's winning rounds are just grouping up as 5. They went 5 outside there. They went 5 Hut the other round. So nothing crazy right now. They're more spread out rounds. Seem like they're getting like found out and they're getting picked apart. But when they're grouping, they look a little better. So let's see what they do this round.
It's gonna be
I think
really
they're going for another fast A hit.
Yep. This would be the right play from OTF. Again, immediate pop out here. Can't take out the mini player. Could come back to bite them. OTF looking for that vent pop, and Rexel's just going to start farming. Switches to the Molotov at the wrong time. Immediately switches back, looking for that 3rd kill. Out of ammo. Everyone's already down B. Wash, rinse, repeat. Rexel opening and lurking.
Yeah, another clean round. Good anti-eco. It would have been a miracle if HyperSpeed could have won this round. And now that 6-3 lead I was talking about a couple rounds ago has completely disappeared for HyperSpeed. Now you're down 6-4 on the CT side.
Not good.
You're gonna really need these last 2 rounds if you want to have a chance in the second half.
I know a lot of the meta has become a slightly T-sided map. The way this map is designed, it should always be favored on the CT side. So we're going to see how this new look HyperSpeed is here. Because again, we knew the last couple seasons when you were calling for this team, Nuke was extremely solid to the point where you guys were just undefeated on this map. So far, the new look HyperSpeed, yeah, it's definitely the look of a new team that is still trying to iron out some of the kinks.
Sometimes when you have a new team, 2 new people, the CT side can be the hardest thing to get down, especially with HyperSpeed. They have a new Opper and a new IGL who both play outside. So that's your most important piece of map control outside on CT side. So if you don't have that chemistry and that like knowing of what each other is doing, it can be really tough. So I can understand why it's a slow start, but 6 is an absolute minimum on CT side. You need to get at least 6. Like that has to be your goal at least.
Well, you see them trying
it. Looks like they're gonna go aggro outside again, and this time it doesn't work out too well for them. You're down 5v3 instantly, lost all the space. You're gonna have to scramble down lower, and now OTF can just play with the map. They can do whatever they want. They can pause. They can just wait for HyperSpeed to make a mistake. They can have Rexel looking outside as he searches for another kill, and he gets juicy. Now you basically have no choice. If you're HyperSpeed, you have to gamble a sight here and make some crazy plays.
I think you're a tad bit ahead of us here on stream, my friend.
Yeah, I noticed.
You are fine. I'm screen sharing for you in Discord. No worries. That's the second bot that it's come in my stream already. We'll take care of that in a second, Twitch chat. In the meantime, NRB is kind of stuck, so you've lost the CT half. And Ash, this is like you said, CT side, one of the biggest and most frustrating to get right with a new team. But let's see if they can do anything when we switch to the T side.
OTF have 3 new players. They only have 2 players coming in from last season, so the CT side is also going to be a struggle for them too. They're also going to be new.
Yep.
And trying to see how everything works. So that is definitely going to be in HyperSpeed's advantage.
Yep, they added Kaepernick from Yippee. And I don't know who else they added, but let's see what happens here. And Juicy gets stuck on the ladder.
Looks like they want to go for some lobby aggro. Instantly punished.
Yep.
You would have loved to see that be synced up with the ramp push as well. And maybe another person trade him.
Oh, but
they eventually do get the trade.
I was going to say, speaking of Hut. Oh, and that's big info. That's 2 members outside, and Karate somehow had the wherewithal to realize to look Marshmallow. That's just big brain play.
I mean, yeah, that's a good round from OTF. I mean, you're punishing completely what HyperSpeed wants to do. You see the lobby aggro instantly. You get the first kill. Off of that information, you completely outside kill Kiri, who's out there alone because they're pushing lobby, and then the communication seems like it's flowing perfectly, because for him to hold silo right there, they know exactly what's going on. So honestly, HyperSpeed started the half really well, but OTF in the end looked like the more convincing. But we'll see what they can do on the T side.
Yeah, and don't forget, folks.
Definitely need this pistol. Sure.
Yeah, don't forget, this is in fact OTF's map pick. Ash, you still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
You lagging out a little bit?
It's not so much lagging. There's literally nothing happening on my screen. It's the server that's lagging.
The server is still good on my end.
I'll reconnect to the server. Stand by, chat. Who am I blaming in chat? Sorvine, this is all your fault.
Alright, right now it's a 3v3 pistol. HyperSpeed's up 3v2 now. They're going into A. And they at least get a bomb plant. They're now playing post plant A. 3v2. OTF is split up, Heaven and Door. They're trying to regroup into lobby together. They somehow get out Door and get a free kill. And now you got Karani in a 1v2 against NRB, who's just gonna back off, play it slow. And nice. So HyperSpeed get the pistol. That's huge. Huge for the comeback.
Very nicely done. Sorvine, I was kidding. Alright. Now we're back in. Now we're live. Now we have stuff happening. So, just kidding, Sorvine. Here we go. HyperSpeed pistol. That was the pistol round radio version brought to you by Ashred.
I've learned from the best. From the best streamers. The best casters of Tier 1 tournaments who have to fill in for tech issues.
You got it. That's why there's an element of professionalism that we broadcasters just end up doing. It's like there's the old adage, the show must go on.
All right, so OTF are full buy-in. So basically gambling that they have to win this round, but if they lose, they're gonna go down 3-0 in this second half.
We know how tough the CT side of the economy is.
Slow. It can be tough, so I'm not surprised they forced ball here. Definitely meta. Let's see if they got a good idea. It looks like they're stacking A right now. They're gonna play 3A. They're gonna play 2 outside. Pretty aggressive, but it looks like Kiri's calling a pretty good round right now. He's found the gap ramp. So let's see if they can, make a play here, OTF. They kind of have to do something now that they know the ramp.
Look at the Lurkin lobby. Traditions is still hanging out here.
NRB?
That's Kiri.
Kiri's
lurking inside a lobby and gets the kill. Oh, 4X pulling out the Traditions Deagle shots.
These Deagles lower are fucking nasty right now. Now it's a tough situation to win. The smokes are fading. They're all fighting. Oh no! I think HyperSpeed may have overcooked this one, and
yeah,
yep, that's the forced by loss.
they
Oh
were.
no, that is not good.
Nope, they went from overcooked to very well done.
I mean, that's a crazy round. I mean, it really all comes down to those two Deagle shots.
That was just filthy. If 4 times doesn't get that, that's a completely different round. Those were just filthy shots.
Yeah, the round's over.
And a tactical timeout is
it's
coming in for HyperSpeed. No surprise.
Yeah, they're gonna have to force by here again, and they're gonna have to come with their best round, to be honest. And they need this to stay in the game. If they lose this, they're gonna be down 10-5, looking at a full eco. So, not exactly ideal.
Yeah.
And this is where we thank God that it's a best of 3, because it could be a tough. Nuke could be a tough first map to start on for your your season as a whole. I mean, you really need a lot of practice on it. So, if they can just use this as a warm-up game, really try to play back into this game, don't get blown out. Maybe like it's a 13-10 loss. Then you can feel good going to the next map. But
Correct.
Let's see what Kiri's got called for this round.
Kiri's definitely had some good calls early on, but definitely we need to see this team gel just a tad bit more. NRB with the Tech 9 clears out over towards this vent area. No one's there, but of course we know there's probably one player top of hut. A pretty common position as Karani will clean things up. And Karani now has lobby control. So again, we saw HyperSpeed do this on their CT half. Yeah, we saw HyperSpeed do this on their CT half. Get a little aggressive, take away the map control. This is now OTF's turn to realize, hey, we know they're either back towards CT or they're wrapped down secret. And Juicy's lurk is going to fall.
It's only this one guy B. That's a good trade. They now have B site. They're going to play this 3v3. Not a lot of util here. Darky's really got to come huge here. He needs at least 2.
He's got
Gets
one.
the first, but then they both go down.
Yep.
This is going to be a tough clutch. Yeah.
There's only so much that SMGs can do against the power of an AK.
That's true. That's true. That's a tough round. Tough round to lose. You have a chance in 3v3 there. If you can just somehow find a way to get those kills door, it opens up the round, but you're right. AK versus Mac 10 is going to be a little too hard in that situation.
You got it. Karani immediately buys the AWP as well. So you're looking at an 11-5 scoreline with OTF being 2 away on their map pick. That's going to give them a lot of confidence should they get to, let's just even say, a 13-5 scoreline. That's going to be a lot of confidence heading into HyperSpeed's map pick of Inferno. And again, this is where a best-of-3 format just makes a heck of a lot of sense in ESEA now, and hopefully this rule change is going to stick around.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And you know what? I'm a little surprised to see HyperSpeed buy again. Because by buying here, you're basically saying you're buying the rest of the game. You are not going to have a full AK force unless you start stringing some rounds together. So they really, the whole game is on this round. They are able to get down secret though. That is nice. I don't know how much OTF saw of that. They do rotate one down the vent. It does seem like they're trying to shift towards rotating 2 down B.
Oh no! Oh, that's unfortunate. That HyperSpeed didn't want a team kill there. They just the other player lined up, and that's just started this chain reaction of loss upon loss, and this is going to be a darkie. So that was a clean round from OTF off the back of an almost team kill there from HyperSpeed. That's 11-5, and like you said, Ash, you're pretty much committed to buying out now because look at the economy. Everyone's around that 2,500 mark.
I'd be shocked if they bought here. I feel like they should. If it was me, I might call a 4 spot here, just because you kind of need to get this. You need to start winning some rounds, basically. But I can understand they want to save. They're giving up OT. They're giving up match points, so you're basically playing for 7 rounds in a row after this. They're gonna have to see if they can pull it off.
On T-sided nuke, it's not impossible, just really, really difficult to accomplish. You even see the light by here. They upgraded their pistols. NRB finds a rifle, though. Pops out into the A-bomb site. Has one. It's going to be all NRB. And ends with an op kill by Karani. Map point for OTF.
All right. They've been practicing this map all off season. Finally get your first full your best round right now. So let's see what they call.
Make it happen.
If it's me, I'm calling that round that has been working in practice. It's, you know, something that all my players are comfortable doing. Maybe even just like a set piece. And it looks like they're going for something faster A. Great opening for Darky.
Rexel and 4 times have been absolute.
A bunch of trades.
Rexel and 4 times have carried OTF on their backs throughout this entire game.
Yeah, 20 and 7 on 4x. That is actually absurd.
Well, it's Juicy in the 1v3. He's outside. He's got the bomb. Again, wondering where his entire team went. He's now making his way mini. The only one here is 4 times over in Squeaky. Good clear by Juicy. Karani with a missed op shot. Juicy's made his way down vent.
All right.
And there's a chance. There is a chance. And he's got a utility as well. Flash, a Molly, and an HE. They know, Karate knows he's trapped, and that'll be it. OTF, take nuke, 13-5.
Tough loss for HyperSpeed, honestly. You know, they actually started off pretty strong. But you lose both pistols, it's gonna be tough any game, and they just couldn't seem to win the most important rounds. Yeah, well, we'll have to see what they can do on Inferno. I mean, definitely gonna have to try to bounce back. I think it's right into the next map too.
We will see. We're gonna send it. No, they're working in game number 2 right now. So, folks, we're gonna take a quick intermission. Ash and I will be back for map 2, Inferno, in just a few minutes.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna light it up. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna light it up.
All right, everybody, welcome back, you wonderful, beautiful people. It is going to be HyperSpeed starting off on the T side as OTF have elected to start on the CT side. Again, this is HyperSpeed's map pick of Inferno. OTF won their map pick of Nuke 13-5. I'm WxFan21, joined by Ashred on commentary. Ash, unfortunately, game one didn't exactly inspire too much confidence.
No, it didn't, but I still got faith in the boys that they can have a nice T-side here and really show what they've been working on in the offseason. So, right in the pistol, they're going 5 alt mid. So, probably is going to be a fast A play here.
Show what it's looking like.
Bright is ready.
Okay. Darky gets tagged. And OTF and Bright, they're going to escape there. Now, again, we need to take a look at Rexel and 4Times. Because they really took OTF on their backs in Nuke. We need to see if they're going to be able to do the same here on Inferno. As here comes the ace at execute. It's going to be 2 towards lane. Karani now up towards balcony. Going to make their way on in. And Karani's going to get the kill onto Kiri. And immediately gets the kill onto some of these players over in ramp. This is all Karani. That's 4 on for the ace. Unreal hold from Balk. That's a hold that would make Rops jealous.
Really nice.
Wow.
Yeah, that was tough. I mean, you had the full ace piece into the 4-man A hold. It was going to be difficult no matter what. We would have loved to at least
ace!
down the bomb plant, got in the site.
Ace for Karani.
He gets the ace.
Yeah, you saw his teammates there were like, yeah, go for it. Get the ace. Go for it if you can. So Karani, oh, look at this. That's a That's just huge. The A4, the big util, full armor, no kit for anybody yet. And we'll see if that comes back to bite them. It shouldn't. But again,
Yeah, no bomb
full
plant.
save.
They're gonna look here. And it should be a farm. Honestly, you'd love to see more MP9s and SMGs to farm some money here. But, you know, they have 2 of them, so they should be okay.
Right with the UMP. Shout out.
Shout out, Bright.
Kaepernick. Easy kill on the Kiri. And this is just typical farming. Sorvine, hope you are okay. Sorry you said you got a bug bite. And as long as, yeah, you said you shouldn't have to amputate, you'll be fine. I'm sure you're fine. But again...
Yeah, pray for Servine. That bug bite, hopefully it's not too itchy.
Sorvine is good people. Also, shout out to those of you if you watched the Metroids for Charity Marathon a week and a half ago. We raised over $1,800 for Safe in Our World. Was fantastic. The day-and-a-half marathon. Greatly appreciate all of you that watched and contributed. All right. Time to get hype for HyperSpeed, because there's little to no hype on this team right now.
All right, first gun round. Let's go.
Gun round. All AKs, juicy,
Yeah,
light on util. Swiffy.
I'm watching NRB.
I'll address that. I'll address that in a bit. Alright, Darky. Making his way up mid. Ash, what makes you so interested in NRB this round?
Well, I think he's your main banana player, and he basically is going to dictate that whole part of the map. Whatever he decides to do is going to be super important for drawing rotates, keeping them 3B like he's doing right now. As he like throws some util over half wall, that's perfect. The CTs are set up 3B, but they're doing also a great job of blocking on A, so the Ts can't take that advantage of the 3B setup. They clear out car, and now you see a full rotation from the CTs coming to stack the A bomb site. So this is where you gotta look at Kiri and expect a change in the call. Let's see if he decides to commit A or go back to B.
He's trying to keep one of these players. He's got Kaepernick still holding this B site, so it's going to be 4v4 here on A. Kiri's able to get one. Rexel with a scout unable to get a kill, and HyperSpeed demolish this A site hold as Juicy still has to contend with who else? It's Karani, who had the ace in the opener and is only able to hold on 2. And this is now a 1v2 clutch here for Kaepernick. Has the opportunity coming in from Library, making his way over to Arches now. Nade on out. And here we go. Utility.
This is where I would love to just see NRB play big pit.
Yep. Through the
and
smoke.
Juicy set him up.
Through the smoke! Juicy! Oh, couldn't get the kill after the smoke. They're now just playing around the box with each other. Where is NRB? And there he is. Baited off Juicy.
Nice
HyperSpeed get there first. Nicely done. So
actually, great round there.
Huge round. That stops OTF's momentum from all the way back on Nuke.
Yep. They're going into the 4A setup. They were able to break into the 4A setup, so you'd love to see that. So yeah, and now their money's kind of messed up. They got an op M4, but
and shout out to the Mag 7.
Not too bad. They got the Mag 7. Yeah, they're probably gonna play the Mag 7 half wall. Meta strat on Inferno. You just sit half wall, you jump around with the Mag 7, you pray for a couple jump shots, and most of the time it works out.
You got it. Oh, and 4 times saw Juicy's shoulder. Oh, and gets the kill on the Darky. I mean, so Force Spy working so far so good. What were you saying about the Mag 7 being meta?
Jumping, oh my! Yep, he gets one. You'll take that.
That's right. But this is actually pretty interesting.
Clear out car first before you throw the B execute.
Yeah, I mean, it's just Kaepernick over here with the op. You can easily isolate the op over here on B. Rotate's already started coming in by 4 times. Only 17 hit points. Molotov is going to keep the op away and takes him out!
Alright, 2v2. They're coming through the smoke, though. They got to be ready for this play. Cannot get too comfortable.
That's right.
Is he waiting for Rexel? I mean, he kind of had a nice... He's now waiting for his teammate.
Traditions needs to not be aggressive.
All NRB and Traditions to do is hold this crossfire. He goes aggressive. Oh!
Rexel versus NRB.
Right,
NRB. Oh my goodness! Not cleared from new box. Hyperspeed.
Whew.
Woo!
Almost.
Destroy the force buy of
Almost
OTF.
lived it.
That's right. So I want to address Sorvine, who says, I'll walk it off. Kind of reminds me of Age of Ultron when Cap says, if you get killed, walk it off. Was kind of hilarious. Also, shout out to Age of Ultron Cap. Language! That's right.
Shout out to HyperSpeed for a 2v4 comeback after losing 2 people in apps. I mean, that was a huge round. Absolutely huge. Like, cannot say enough how huge it was for NRB and Traditions to clutch that out. So now, they've fully broken the economy of the CTs, and hopefully they can build some money themselves.
What happened to OTF there? Like, how do you not clear Dark in new box? Like, that's just a problem.
What? Yeah. I like that Traditions took the initiative and went for the swing, got the low HP player, and then in that 1v1, it's just so tough to know where NRB is going to be. Juicy getting pushed here in apps, doing a good job of staying alive, and they're going to back out of apps. So, I mean, they're taking car, they've pushed away the CT aggro. Oh, but they're coming back. Look, they're coming back on the map. They're coming back for a second bite. Oh, but they're set up for it. Juicy's waiting. She's waiting for them. Oh, what a perfect spot from Juicy. But only can get one. Okay, it's a little tough, but Darky gets the trade, so.
That's just crazy.
Should be a clean round. Nice job from Juicy, though. A lot of players would see that initial push and be like, and hear them run away like that and be like, yep, okay, I pushed away the CTs, now let's regroup my team. He stays patient. They walk right into him. Darky plays off him perfectly, so. And I love that the other 3 were in a group taking another part of the map, like right off of that same,
Boom.
contact, so. Another great round for HyperSpeed, looking a lot better on this map.
They look a heck of a lot better, but like you said, it's a lot easier to look on your T side than your CT side. So let's not get ahead of ourselves, but let's definitely see what this team has in store here on their CT side when we get to that point.
I don't know if you remember, but HyperSpeed has some nightmares on this map on CT side after some big leads on T side, but we'll see what happens first.
This is true. It definitely wasn't the former IGL's fault. Definitely wasn't his fault.
Definitely not.
No.
Can't blame me on the CT side.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Take.
It was clearly a skill issue. Kidding. So, again, for those of you tuning in, Ash Red. That's right. Ash Red, the former IGL for HyperSpeed. So, alright, 3-2. Back and locked in. FAMAS in hand for Bright. And a full utility belt. That full utility belt could prove to be huge, whether it's a hold or a retake for OTF. And that's going to be stuck over.
On B, so
Yep. He's over on B. Now, one thing that's interesting, HyperSpeed have a 2v2 isolation. If they grouped up, they'd have the 4-on-2 advantage.
Right. And I think that's, textbook what you want to do in a 4.
Karani, easy
able to
kill.
catch the aggro. See, but now you're in a tough spot. You're not really grouped to explode. You really want to just, take the A site right now, but since you were so far back, still bomb banana, you really can't take that timing, and the CT's already rotating. They can still isolate this fight on Karani lane. Great shot!
Wow.
Almost gets that spin around on the abs player.
This is a problem by Kaepernick. Yeah, you didn't wait for your teammate!
Whew, great shot by
That was beautifully done. We just said it about HyperSpeed, about them trying to play off each other. And that was Kaepernick just wanting to play a little hero there. Didn't wait for Bright. Would have been an easy 2-on-2 instead. That was just feeding NRB an extra kill. And now it's Bright left alone in the 1v2 clutch here on the A-bomb side of Inferno. Juicy out to pit. NRB's tucked back in on Dark. 17 seconds left. No kit in hand. Bright just playing for some exits. HyperSpeed have won 4 straight.
Another great round. Another really solid round. I mean, you get those first couple kills, you explode on A, you trade the AWPer. That's all you need to do. So, Kiri's calling a good game so far. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
It is much, much better here on Inferno. than what we saw over on Nuke. Ancient is our decider should we need it. 13-5 victory from OTF on Nuke, as you can see in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Let's see what HyperSpeed have. Because, yeah, you see Bright with that Mag 7. It is an eco.
I wonder where he's going.
Should go apps.
Darky should know way too well about the Mag 7 banana. He loves the Mag 7. So... Oh, but they're going to it.
They know it.
They want to test it.
They're both staring at him through the wall because they know he's here. Shot.
Careful, careful the jump shot. Oh, no.
You know he's there.
This is nightmare fuel if you're the team. I hate this.
Wow.
All right, you sacrifice one to the god, the Mag 7 god, to be able to win this round. You have Juicy already pushed up apps. Look, he's ready outside apps to push out. They just need to regroup here, get the bomb. They're trying to poke A right now. They're trying to see if they can.
Okay, Rexel.
Off, but Darky just goes down. Now it's really tough. Juicy's lost his timing apps. He really can't make his play right now. They've already rotated back, and Rexel gets another one. So
they have fallen apart. What happened to this team? They fell apart big time.
And now you're going into the Mag 7. Can Enderby clinically clear the Mag 7? Is he gonna clear it below him? He's above him. He's above him right now. Oh, the Mag 7 gets another one. Oh, but you never clear the third guy. You never even expected it.
Yeah, chat saying that my stream is dropping frames. I can only do so much, my friend. I apologize. I just have a laptop. It's not terrible at all, just FYI, but whatever. That's how you want to be. No, I'm just giving them a hard time.
Alright. Money is completely empty for HyperSpeed. And their buy is looking a little iffy. Not too much util. While you're going against a fully bought out TT side with the up. They're playing super back so far, OTF is. Not a lot of like, super heavy car peaks. Not a lot of super heavy mid fights. It's been very in the sights, playing back. So let's see if HyperSpeed can abuse that fact. They're grouping 5 middle for a little A pop here. But they're going right into the upper, and they're not throwing a flash, but Darky hit crazy shot. Destroys Karani. And now they just got to finish off this A split. Forks gets another one. They need to trade him. He gets another. And Axel gets one as well. It's all on NRB to clean up the rest. Gets 2 though, coming into the site. Some crazy entries from NRB. And he keeps going for the third. Wow. I love that from NRB.
Money. Absolute money.
Them. Another solid round. I mean, like, except for this one eco in the pistol round, they've looked super solid on the C side. And they're going up against another force buy.
That they have.
Somehow OTF is always finding a way to get another buy.
Yep. Also, a quick shout out to Feedy and Puppy for the follows. Thank you. Alright, chat. Let's see what happens. We got round 9. It's 5-3 with HyperSpeed on the full advantage here by 2 rounds. An op with no utility for Karani. And immediately 4 times who's been a thorn in HyperSpeed's side has been plucked out of their side in this round. 5-3 HyperSpeed on top. As they begin this banana execution, it's Bright and Kaepernick on the hold. Kaepernick, absolute one kill so far. Can HyperSpeed sniff this out?
He's coming through. Oh, wait, no. Doesn't take. My bad. And what do you do now? You're smoked off. You just lost 2 on the entry. 4v3. It was looking so good with Juicy in his known spot of apps. Gets the first kill, but now NRB has to clean up the mess. And only 30 seconds here. They kind of have to go B. You're getting a third player rotating over.
They
You might
wasted
want to
time.
save here. There's really, you need a miracle to get into the site again. So yeah, it looks like they're just gonna go for a save.
Yep. Save it shall be. And it looks like
wait. No, I think
whatever
you're
Steam
lagged out.
issues we were having have transferred over to the stream. So Steam was having issues in between the games. Let me see. Okay, well,
Yeah, I'm out of the game too.
that might have done it because I don't seem to have connection issues right now. So let's reconnect back into the server. Sorry about that, folks.
Yeah, I think it's reconnecting me. I think it's back up.
Yeah. So when you see the characters jiggle back and forth like that, that's a server thing. It's not a client thing. It's not a stream thing. That's a Steam server issue. Now we're
They ended
live.
up not saving. They went for it. They both died.
We're back.
I just
We're
looked.
back. Yep. They're going for it. 5-4.
This is gonna correct, and
Good night. NRB left alone in the
Oh, no, it's
1v3
the same round, yeah.
clutch.
Wait, this was actually winnable.
It is very winnable. The question is can he win it? Because here comes Rexel, the other thorn in HyperSpeed side, who's been playing Pit. NRB, you're leaving yourself no room for error. You're stuck inside a dark.
He is going up against the op though.
Nope.
That definitely could be tough. Get the 5-7 out and it just instantly goes down. Unlucky NRB. Nice try on the 1v2 or 1v3, but tough situation right there. All right, 5-5.
Yep.
Not too bad for either team. I would say I definitely still think HyperSpeed looks like the better team, but you know, you win a pistol if you're OTF. It's not too hard to get 5 rounds. Now they're going up against another eco where they can start to build some more money. So that round was super important for HyperSpeed, and since they couldn't convert it, they're gonna have to eco here, and that could be the end of their game if they can't turn it around in the second half.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong indeed. But what we need to see right now is we need to see a little bit more out of this HyperSpeed squad in terms of the aggression. And aggression they shall have. This banana aggression, pretty big. But unfortunately, OTF stacked 3 players in banana, and that did stall the push. The aggression and everything is all sorts of cleaned up. HyperSpeed are going to give the lead over to OTF for the first time here on Inferno. 6-5. Excuse me, they get the lead back to OTF. If you're HyperSpeed, you have to win out here. You have to tie this up at 6, and you have to get the 7th in the pistol.
Oh, definitely. You definitely need this round, which I have confidence in them. They've looked good. You just gotta run another slow default round that you've been doing before. Slowly pick apart OTF. Don't rush things. They're playing super passive. They're using their util fast. Just play a nice slow round and just work the map control.
Correct. Absolutely correct. Let's see if they can execute that, because again, banana control has been highly contested throughout this first half. It's gone back and forth. No one's had the
again.
advantage.
Solo banana.
Oh, 4 times. Does get traded, and that's big information. Rexel gets 2. That could be all she wrote. Yep, that's all she wrote.
You're never clearing the opera there.
That's
Yeah,
just
I mean,
tough spot.
I was asking for a slow default round. They went for the mid pop. Can I blame them? No, but you end up falling right into the setup.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right, NRB. This is where the magic happens. NRB 1v3.
It would not be the first time we've said that on this stream. Or I've said that on this stream before.
This is so tough. He needed to get Karani. It's just tough now.
37
Okay.
seconds.
He actually kind of found a gap. There's a way. There's a way to get to B here, but he
right
now. He doesn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't know. There's no way you would know. Not a clue.
Oh. No, it's tough for him to read.
Yep.
Still has a chance here.
7-5
kill.
half. We switch sides. HyperSpeed onto the defense. And we'll see what OTF has on their attacking side. But again, OTF's already up 1-0 in this best of 3. Go ahead.
You look back at the half, and you remember that round where Juicy got a kill in apps, and it was a 4v5, and then they just executed into B, lost 2 people instantly, and then were forced into a 2v4 where they had to just play out the round and basically save. And like that round basically changed the entire game. The OTF won 4 rounds of that, so for HyperSpeed, but you get to that one round and you make like a small mistake with a man advantage, it costs you like the whole half.
Yep.
Which, that's how it is sometimes.
Also, Traditions is massively slowed down. 4-11. And I was yeeted from the server again. Why do I keep Face it. Fix your stuff, please.
The second half pistol is impossible to watch.
Face it. Stop kicking me. Rude.
I'm taking a look at what they're doing right now. Looks like we're gonna 3B set up from HyperSpeed, and they're gonna go for a mid pop. The T's are OTF is gonna go for mid pop, and HyperSpeed is trying to get back over. It's gonna be on Kiri to stop this arch wrap. They're in CT right now. 3 people. Kiri against them all. Gets the 1. Can't get the second. And now 2-man B hold is being split upon 2-2.
We're in.
And Juicy Darky both get a kill.
HyperSpeed grabbed the pistol. Very important pistol. All right.
Huge pistol.
6 for HyperSpeed. 7 for OTF. You shouldn't lose this here. Oh, but it is a force buy. Oh, that's a light buy, but nonetheless. So Avine asked if I tried offering them cookies.
It's a save overall.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't love this OTF. You kind of just went half into this round. You didn't go full in. You just bought halfway. I think you like that again.
Yeah. Dang it. I mean, Steam's probably get an update. Alright. Once again, I turn this over to Ash Red for your radio portion of the broadcast.
I also got kicked out.
So it's definitely not us. It's definitely Steam. It's not us. Alright, Twitch chat. Which one of you keep playing with the rats?
I reload and they're losing. It's a 4v3. They got bombed down. And it's looking like HyperSpeed is going to have to save in the 4v2. They could not convert the second round after weighing the pistol. Against unarmored half-by pistol round.
That's just frustrating.
If I'm HyperSpeed, I'm absolutely tilted right now. 4X just actually clipped them at the end too. Like, yeah, I mean, now you're really in a tough spot. You have to force buy. They have to basically pray for force buy wars right now.
Force buying it shall be. Here we go. HyperSpeed on this force buy. They're going to need to hold, or they're going to drop several rounds
No
here.
head armor against 4 MP9s.
Again.
There you go. Darky with the Mag 7. All right, NB, you gotta have a hold here.
Yeah, full
And you
on.
can't get any.
Nope. But
Time to save.
Traditions was looking for some sort of pop through the smoke, and it's just gonna fall to Rexel.
I mean, these are nice kills, but let's see if they can finish a 2v2 though. Let's see. Juicy goes down. Now it's Curie on 1v1 or 1v2.
That was really
You would
tough.
love those 3 guns in the next round, but it is what it is.
Now you're on a full save. You have no choice. If you're Darky and you wanted to upgrade a pistol, you can. But like you're already down. You're looking at 10-6. Full utility belts for OTF. I mean, Kaepernick and Bright still have Mac 10s.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh,
You basically need to buy
Nade
head
stack.
next round.
Nade stack. 3 nades. All just normal pistols. Rexo looking to mop them all up, and HyperSpeed apparently not getting paid by the hour.
They should be able to and they recover that AK. So they keep all 3 AKs and got 1 Mac 10 left. Like you said, Rexel and 4X again showing up. Rexel this time is top fragging, which is nice to see. And yeah, 4X and Karani, 14 and 9 themselves. The individuals look pretty good on OTF. I wouldn't say like I've liked the team play better from HyperSpeed, but the individuals OTF, they're definitely showing up these last 2 games. All right, this is the most important game of the series. HyperSpeed needs to win this round to stay in it.
The server needs to get off there.
I see you lagged out again.
Cannot process. I mean, literally just look at what's happening on the console. You can see, folks, it's not me.
Instantly, HyperSpeed lose 5v4 or lose a man, and now they're 5v4. And yeah, OTF has full control this round so far.
That's right. You can hear us, but I am restarting my game chat. So, in the meantime, once again, you're curated with the dulcet tones of Ashred.
Yep, I'm trying to keep the people informed. But yeah, it's still a 5v4. And they're just 2-2 on the sites right now, waiting for the execute.
It might be because
That's
my
all
computer
really.
is trying not to melt. I'm at 90 degrees in my system. 72 in my
you can turn the stream off
CPU,
if you want.
65 in the GPU. My computer's trying not to melt. Ah.
Yeah, I would say just turn the stream off. To be honest, not worth it.
All right, well, let's see if that drops it a little bit. All
Should
right.
help a little bit. Sure. What's the time when you get in the game? Let me know what the time is
Yep.
at the next round.
That's fine. I'm still keeping a track of what's going on in the Faceit stream or the site, and it's not looking too good right now.
Yep. I don't want to look at it right now.
I don't have a
really wanna
choice to
lose it.
look at it.
I'm trying to avoid what's coming. All right, so you're back in, right?
It's loading. Slowly but surely, it's loading.
Well, it's 11-6.
1
11
minute
to 6
45 seconds.
Of 11-6, right?
Yep.
All right, perfect.
1:31 on the clock. OTF up 11-6. They have the 5-on-4 advantage 4 times, trying to do what he can do, taking out one of the players, and now it's Curie on 4 hit points and a dream. And the bomb's making its way over to B, and AK's picked up, and Rexel, 20 kills for Rexel, has looked like an absolute menace on OTF throughout this best of 3. 12-6.
Yeah, and Traditions 5-17. Tough after that start. He started so hot
He really did.
and couldn't keep it going. But you know, there's definitely potential there, so that's good to see.
You got it. All right. Karani op out. Traditions op out.
Nice.
Nice pick by Traditions onto Breakdown Banana.
There we go. Now, hey, late game resurgence. I would love to see it. Let's go.
It's not out of the realm of possibility. Rexel makes his way through Boiler. Juicy. Shoulder once again by Juicy exposed. But again, baits
Very
out
lucky.
the information.
And pays the price. He's 2 HP. So, and it looks like OTF is just going to want to try to finish on this A bomb. Say, hey, guys, the bomb is in T-spawn. If you didn't notice, the bomb, you cannot go A right now. You left the bomb T-spawn.
It wouldn't be the first time that's happened on Inferno, and it won't be the last!
It will not be the last, definitely not. But now you got Kiri going aggressive with the Juicy flash. Beautiful flash from Juicy. Sets up Kiri, and that's what happens when you leave the bomb on spawn. You gotta kind of sit around and wait. Hope that bomb makes it to you, and Kiri make sure that can't happen.
You literally gotta wait for somebody to do something.
Now we just wait for the save. They're actually making their way in the bomb side, but Kiri cleans it up. Nice round from Kiri. Nice
Nicely
4K.
done.
Cleans up the Traditions opening. And we need more of that. More 4v5s converted clean like that.
All right. 5 map and game points for OTF. Remember, OTF won nuke 13-5. This is game point. 5 map and game points to go. Are we going to see a banana regression from OTF? We are. They want banana control early. Lot of Molotovs. HE's being thrown. Top banana control being pushed by OTF. And no one's really moving right now. Karani's going to grab the bomb. But again, this is a big defensive change here from HyperSpeed. Playing this more defensively than we've seen before. They've fallen back to the bomb sites. And I'm waiting for them to push into their line of fire. We have a
Everything's on Darky and B right now.
Yep, we got a 2-man stack here on B. It's Darky and NRB. One out towards lane. Immediately gets taken out. And NRB is to be left all alone. He's going to need a quad kill. And he is going to get absolutely overrun. This game is over. Unless Juicy, Kiri, and Traditions can pull a miracle out of their rear ends, this game is over. Traditions finds the first. Can he find the second? He does. Oh, the miracle might be possible. He finds 2, leaves a very winnable 2v3. Now, here, Traditions, nope, Karani. 1 kill. Juicy attempts it, Bright falls, knows the Opera's still here. Juicy's gonna go in from the right-hand side, coming in through Church, now headed towards Coffin. Over here, remember, clear out new box. Do not leave new box alone. Molotov out to new box. You can isolate the player, fall, and immediately out, but will fall. It'll be OTF that wins 13-7.
Tough game for HyperSpeed. I really did feel like they looked like the better team in the first half, and they just couldn't finish it. They had that one bad round I was talking about. Ended up losing 7-5. They lose another pistol, and they win a pistol, and then they lose the second round conversion. Half spirals. They end up losing all. They basically end up losing out. I think they only got one other round after losing the second round. So. Yeah, it was a tough game from HyperSpeed.
It was very tough. You could tell some of the new... I don't want to call it new team jitters. New team trying to figure out their chemistry. So we are going to head over to a quick post-game interview. Ash, let's go hop back in the other server here, and we're going to get right on over as we do see NRB going to come into a little post-game interview. Just waiting for Ash Red to pop on in here. NRB, how's it going?
Not well.
I can understand that. Very, very much understand it. So let me just make sure everything is being captured properly. Okay. So, NTs all around.
I'm just slow.
There he is. So, NTs all
What's
around.
up?
It seemed like a chemistry thing on our end, other than the tech issues that we had. Sorry, folks. So, kind of walk us through what happened in that best of 3, because it looked like, just write it off as new team chemistry.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely would attribute some of what happened to that. We've only really had a week of practice, and a lot of that hasn't even been playing. It's been like trying to implement a playbook. So time has not been our friend so far. Someone was out of town, so we pretty much didn't play for the last 7 days, and it's definitely showing.
That's tough.
Things are
Definitely.
Yeah. So I don't think everyone's fully comfortable. We're still not really comfortable with the playbook. Like, when something's called, we're still having to, read up on it and whatnot. But I think in terms of the 2 maps, Nuke definitely felt like we were just they had too much space outside. They had outside, they had secret, and once you give them that much space, they could really do anything they want. We're having trouble with re-clearing on the CT side, and I don't know. Second round anti-ecos seemed to be our downfall.
That was definitely tough in the second half of Inferno, because it felt
Yeah,
like after that
and
pistol you could
and
get
it
back
happened
into
on
it.
Nuke. Yeah, we won the pistol, and it was the same story on Nuke. Like we had a rough half, but it wasn't the worst thing in the world. Although Nuke, I'd say, was a pretty shit half, regarding CT side. But yeah, the same thing happened. We won T pistol on Nuke, lost second round to, I don't know, we just got overwhelmed. We got double 1-digged, going pushing control, so that wasn't ideal. If we just get control, even if it's
from
1 for
watching-
1, it's a clean round from there. But we just
From
got
watching both
flooded.
games, it seems like both games, I felt like you guys started better. Like you guys looked like the better team in the beginning, and then it just kind of like all of a sudden like kind of wasn't working the same. I don't know if you felt the same. Like it felt better in the beginning, and then like at the end it kind of fell off. I don't know.
No,
How
I
did you feel
agree.
about it?
No, I agree. I would say Nuke starting, like obviously we lost CT pistol in the round after that, but we regained our footing quickly, and then I think, well, what was really winning us the CT rounds on Nuke at the beginning, when I think we won 3 gun rounds straight or something. We were just denying them outside. Like Casey Traditions was getting a lot of impact outside from Heaven, Hell. We were just denying their outside shenanigans, and later in the half, we weren't able to do that. I'm not sure what was being ran, to be honest. I was kind of just focused on what I was doing, but what I'm pretty sure was happening is we were just losing outside control entirely, and they were just punishing that. I mean, they were constantly Heaven wrapping. There's probably 3-4 rounds where we died to someone Heaven wrapping, or the comms, or they're going secret, and then there's a guy Heaven, and then they go back up. So they just had a lot of space on the map on CT. So that would definitely be the downfall that you're talking about. And
Yeah.
T side on Inferno, I don't know, it's kind of back and forth. I had a pretty good T side, but I think we were having troubles with B. I was very vocal about how they're playing B. They weren't very traditional on B at all. They were playing out of it, kind of like turtling pretty hard, and then they would do like this half-ass re-clear, and then there's a round where they just kind of aggro peeked it with 3, and then they were, I think, on a force buy, and we
Yeah, there was a lot of
force
force buys that just like
Yeah, we were
didn't
just
go you
kind of
guys' way.
funneling. Yeah, we were funneling into banana, and then they were also getting a lot of impact in halls. So I think really the downfall on T side was Arch was very obviously the gap, and we weren't able to exploit it very well at all. We were getting choked up in in the chokes really in bracket and half wall. We weren't able to flush out very well when we were going heavy B.
Yeah.
Um, but
I mean,
yeah,
for me, overall, the T side looked pretty good. Just talking about some positives in the game. Like T side Inferno, there was a lot of good rounds. I thought you guys definitely build
Lot of
off of.
good rounds.
Yeah, I thought Kiri called a good game early, and traditions looked great in the first half of Nuke. Like start off really hot. So I feel like there are some positives to take away.
yeah, I mean, I definitely, I mean, we just haven't had a lot of time together, so it's kind of tricky to really be super comfortable, especially with the brand new system, new leader. Uh, Casey's been phenomenal, um, in my opinion. He
Casey's traditions.
traditions, yeah, sorry. He's been stellar. Every practice, every game. Obviously, you know, Inferno didn't go his way, but I wouldn't really put that on him specifically. I think we just
Yeah, it's tough to
failed
T side off.
as a unit, and yeah, I mean T side we just couldn't get any value with how they're playing. Um, but yeah, B on Inferno's on CT side has definitely been a problem for us. I need to figure something out, and something needs to change. It's not very dynamic. I won't go into it, but yeah. So we need to do something about B, and I think CT side will be a lot smoother. Um, but yeah, it'll be a good review regardless.
No,
There's,
definitely,
there's,
definitely a
def-
lot to learn from.
there's definitely a lot to clean up, but still, at the end of the day, it doesn't take away from you guys and how we know how good you all can be. We know this. It doesn't take away from the fact that you guys are still extremely. We've we've seen your dominance throughout past seasons, and it doesn't take away from that. This is one game of a 14-game season. Shake it off. We move on to Wednesday's game.
Yeah, that's what Kiri said after the series
Mhm.
ended. That it's just one game, and there's plenty of season left, which is very true. We just got to keep our heads down and try to make most of every day that we can,
Mhm.
and yeah,
And put it
hopefully
this way,
Wednesday goes better,
we
and
get that
next week is the
vacation
same.
out of the way with before the season. Now you all got a chance to focus during the season.
Exactly.
So, all right, NRB, appreciate you. Ash, any
No
final
worries.
thoughts from you before we head on out of here?
No. I enjoyed watching you guys play overall. Definitely a lot to learn from, obviously. How'd you like the new best of three, first best of three?
It was fine. Uh, it's whatever.
Yeah,
BO3s are cool. I don't know. I think
it would have been great to win, obviously.
for us specifically, like our current situation with not having, time being against us, like a best of one format would have helped us a lot. We can kind of funnel, the map pool, but we've needed to kind of spread our time across a lot of maps. So I definitely think that's been a downside of the best of three system being implemented. But I think overall, best of threes are obviously a better representation of a team's ability. I think a lot of teams, I mean, we've seen it, Jake, plenty of times where one team plays two maps across the whole
100%.
season. So it'll force a lot of teams to need to take on a bigger map pool and be more comfortable and put more time into other maps. And I think the teams that are able to kind of get out of their shell or have already had a large map pool will perform a lot better for this format.
No, yeah, I totally agree.
Sounds like a plan to me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us today. Again, programming note, HyperSpeed back this Wednesday night, Another best of 3. They'll be taking on... Who will be taking on Wednesday? We're taking
99
on...
and 1.
What a name.
I'm not familiar with any of their players, to be honest. But
Nah, I'm not either. It's okay. And
Static
again,
does ring a bell.
and again, Thursday, ECL NA Cup 3, right here on my Twitch channel. The game is to be announced. We don't have that cup yet, but there'll be an ECL game right here Thursday. I'll be casting, and I will have a producer and observer for that because my laptop cannot handle the ECL OBS package. But with that being said, for Ash Red, I'm WxFan21. We'll see you on Wednesday.